Hey guys, Luke here, back at you again with another auction preview with, of course, my main lady. Say hi, Cassie. And we're going to show you around the sale a little bit today. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep her truncated and tight and just make it as neat a package as we can. But, like, I've written a big clipboard full of, like, notes for myself here because we got a ton of stuff going on. If you checked out the website in the last, 2 weeks, you've seen we're just swamped with auctions. Like, the amount of stuff that is coming in here and then subsequently leaving here is just immense and gigantic. And, yeah, it's getting harder and harder to make this, like, a sizable runtime, but we're going to do our best, and we're going to do so by starting off with the vehicles available this Sunday, September the 26th. We have, in order, a 2010 GMC Acadia, a 2007 Nissan Quest, a 2010 Subaru Forester, a 2008 Toyota Camry, and a 2006 Mercedes-Benz LE. You'll see them all scrolling just underneath me here. So we got 5 vehicles selling this Sunday. And I mean, if you take a look at some of the stuff Cassie's showing you around the floor here, we're just inundated with all kinds of furniture and decor and appliances as well, actually. We got a bunch of appliances in. We've got stoves and fridges, and there's a dishwasher over there, all the GE and the Samsung and the Whirlpool. So, I don't know if you've been thinking about keeping your stuff outside to keep it cool, or you're pulling juice out of the fridge and thinking to yourself, it just doesn't hit the same. Well, pick up a new appliance this weekend and it'll improve your juice. That's the guarantee. But of course we got all, you're looking at Cassie's feed right now. We're just like tons of furniture and all this like solid wood furniture too, like the oak and the maple. There's dining tables, there's chairs, there's bar stools, there's coffee tables, there's a wine rack right in front of you where that laptop is, Cassie. Right? Beneath the accordion. Like, where else can you work and be like, oh, the wine rack, where? Oh, the one under the accordion and the laptop. Like, that's how these auctions work. There's just always something new afoot happening here. But I mean, decor, furniture, we of course have the sofa sets and the sectionals and the recliners, and I'm currently sitting at a nice little dining table here. There's a bit of patio furniture in this week too. But I mean, you guys know the old line. I consistently come back to it for a reason, because I think it's good. If you guys are trying to, tidy up an old place, or, furnish up a new place that the kids finally moved out and you're thinking, there, have at it. Now you can, now you can know what a burden you've been to me. Send them here this weekend. We'll get them all hooked up with furniture. I mean, that's not all, of course. While Cassie's showing you around, right behind her are a bunch of tools. I mean, like, we have some really nice tools in this weekend, actually. We got, like, these 3, isn't it? Big snow blowers. You can tell I got the toque. I mean, I got the stash. I got the coat, because the breeze is starting to come by. Fall is kind of starting to creep in. I can feel it in me sinuses. It's starting to worm its way through. And, yeah, no, so if you guys are preparing for that big snowfall that we will inevitably be getting, because we always get it, well, we got a bunch of snow blowers in for you this weekend. We also got saws, grinders. Just in terms of saws, there's jig, there's chain, there's circular, like tons of saws, socket sets, tap and die sets. I mean, just if you're looking to work on anything, if you're a hobbyist, or even if you're a tradesman, I mean, we have coveralls, just tons of coveralls this week. So, I mean, anything from automotive to carpentry, you'll find it here this weekend, this Sunday the 26th. But I mean, there's a couple, like, oddballs in the bunch too. We have this recumbent bike, but beside that, right behind you actually, Cassie, if you want to turn around, we have this Bowflex that came in, and I don't know if it was one of those, like, New Year's resolution buys or what it was, but, like, this thing is mint. Like, it almost looks like it's never been used. Like a brand spanking new Bowflex. But, I mean, you guys know how it is at this point. We got all kinds of, it's not just tools and exercise and furniture. We got the smaller stuff too. We got antiques and collectibles up to here this weekend. We got one thing that I actually made a special note of because I thought it was really cool. We have an OG, an original NES system with the zapper. You know the little Duck Hunt gun that came, for Duck Hunt? Yeah, we got one of those in this week, which I thought was really cool. But we also, there's antique sewing machines and antique record players and few antique pieces of furniture lying about as well, actually, too. But there's coins, we got Pokemon cards, we're up to here with antiques and collectibles. But with that as tightly condensed as I can make it. We got to move on to the other sales we got going on this weekend. So, in order, this Saturday we have our mechanic shop on-site closure auction. So, Lethbridge has been gearing up for that for the last, geez, who even knows how the heck long. If you guys have been paying attention to the emails, or you've been looking on the website, or you've been listening to me obnoxiously drone on, as I'm known to do, you know all the stuff we got in there. We got big work trucks, we got boats, we got a giant bobcat, there's lifts, there's welders, there's generators, there's saws, there's like those filing machines that make like the sound. So if you guys are basically in any kind of industry whatsoever, there's going to be something there for you. Or even if you're just a fan of giant equipment and you want to impress and terrify your neighbors, start digging a swimming pool for your place, and then start slowly digging onto their property. Are they going to tell you no? You're the guy with all the heavy equipment. Let's see them try. Anyway, that sale takes place this Saturday the 25th, so make sure you guys are online, make sure you're checking out all this stuff to place your bids. Then, this Sunday, the 26th, we have our restaurant sale. You can tell I'm starting to run out of spit because I didn't bring my water. We're gonna power through it though. This Sunday, the 26th, we have our restaurant auction. So we have tons of commercial coolers, there's pizza ovens, there's work tables, there's like all this butcher equipment too, which coming from a family that was almost all butchers on my mother's side, it's really cool to see some of that stuff again, and it just makes me super hungry and eager to get through my spiel here because I just blew through lunch, and boy, that was a mistake, because like the more kitchen equipment you see, the more you think of like the food you could potentially be making with it and then eating from it. And if you're in a restaurant business, that's kind of your game, isn't it? Anyway, that sale is this Sunday, the 26th. So if you guys are looking to even furnish up your own home kitchen a little bit, if you're trying to, you know, work on a couple skills, if you're taking some secondary classes because, I don't know, your girlfriend's gluten-free and she's decided that your suffering is inconsequential in comparison to her dietary needs, right, Cassie? Silent type. Love you. Anyway, that is this Sunday, the 26th. Then, moving on, so to the next weekend. So just a wee preview of what we got upcoming. Cassie, can you show them the gigantic surprise we have just sitting on the floor? There it is. Oh man, that's just like, talk about impressing your neighbors. Like, that's pretty cool. That is a 1926 Ford Model T. Like, it's got the wood spokes and, you know, like the inside. The one thing I will say I'm disappointed, because it runs fine. It's perfect. The one thing that disappoints me, it doesn't have one of those horns that goes "Arrgh!" And that kind of bummed me out. But that guy is selling next Saturday. So the antique sale. We have 2 antique sales in the span of 2 days. So the first one, the Lethbridge, there it is. The Lethbridge sale is taking place on the Friday. So that is October the 1st. And there's all kinds of, if you're familiar with dinky toys, like the military memorabilia, the little steel toys that I don't think they were painted in lead, but people didn't know back then. Point being, all kinds of valuable and rare and precious antiques in that sale, military badges, they got the old license plates, and if you're gonna put a bid on that, you may as well get an old-timey license plate to go with it, right? That guy is the Friday. Then, the following Saturday, Alex is done. He's set it all up, it's all in there, we got her tagged and shot and ready to go. The Curiosity sale we have going on the 2nd. So the following Saturday after that sale. You see how easily this gets confusing, right? It's just, there's jewelry and there's decor and there's a bunch of cameras in there as well, but there's also antique furniture, all kinds of collectibles he's tossed in there. I mean, basically it's a grab bag of just an absolute, like, you just pick a time period, it's probably represented in there. But anyway, that same day, moving on to the final sale, and then I promise I'm done my spiel. I'll leave you alone, and I'll probably go eat, I don't know, some chicken or something. Not this Saturday, October the 2nd, our collectible comic book auction. So if you guys have taken a look through that, and as I know a bunch of you already have, the comics in that sale, we've dropped them as low as they can be. So, I mean, they're down to $2.50 a bid. So if you're looking to just, like, basically leave here in a storage van full of comic books, that's your opportunity to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go put some water in my dry face hole, and from your whole auction family, including Cassie and me, Dang, that's a sharp-looking car. That'll about do it for this week. Cassie, you want to say bye? All right, see you guys. I'm gonna go hydrate. Hydrate too. It's important. Bye.